YouTubers, this is Roxanne, and I want to thank you for joining me in my Ghost Box session today. Since I've had some success in doing group Ghost Box sessions where I attempt to speak to a group of people with a common interest or common situation, I'm going to do that again today. And today I am going to attempt to reach the victims of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre was the 1929 Valentine's Day murder of 7 members and associates of Chicago's North Side Gang. The men were gathered at a Lincoln Park garage on the morning of Valentine's Day. They were lined up against a wall and shot by 4 unknown assailants who were dressed like police officers. The incident resulted from the struggle to control organized crime in the city during Prohibition between the Irish North Siders and their Italian South Side rivals, led by Al Capone. The perpetrators have never been conclusively identified, but former members of the Egan's Rats gang working for Capone are suspected of a significant role, as are members of the Chicago Police Department who allegedly wanted revenge for the killing of a police officer's son. Now, this happened at the warehouse at Dickens and Clark in Lincoln Park, Chicago. Now, I do know from watching documentaries that that building has since been torn down, and supposedly bricks from that building where the 7 men were lined up and gunned down, they were said to be cursed. If people people who owned these bricks, who took the bricks from the building, met with some bad luck. I don't know all the details, but they claimed that there were happenings to them that were unfortunate. This happened February 14th, 1929, approximately 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And the weapons used were 2 Thompson submachine guns and 2 shotguns. So I'm going to get the Ghost Box, and we are going to see if we can possibly reach these gentlemen and see if they have anything to say to us. So I'm going to turn on the Ghost Box now.
S-Box. Scanning. FM.
Okay. I'm going to put it in reverse. I'm trying to reach the victims of the Valentine's Day Massacre in Chicago. I'm trying to reach Peter Gusenberg, Frank Gusenberg, Albert Kachalak, alias James Clark,
The classic.
Adam Payer, Reinhard Schwimmer, Albert Weinstein, and John May. I'm reaching out to you gentlemen to see if you can talk to us and tell us about that day. Tell us anything you know about the police officers or the men who portrayed themselves to be police officers who gunned you down. Peter Gusenberg, would you want to talk to us, sir? Peter was a frontline enforcer for the Moran organizations. Peter, I'm reaching out to you to give you a voice so you'll be able to tell the world anything you want us to know. Frank Duesenberg, the brother of Peter Duesenberg, and also an enforcer. Sir, what would you like to say to us? Today is October the 9th, 2019. Over 90 years ago, you were gunned down. James Clark, Moran's second in command. Sir, is there anything you'd like to say to us? James Clark, it's been 90 years. Can any of you gentlemen tell us where you are now? What it's like where you are? Peter or Frank Duesenberg? Could either of you gentlemen talk to us? Tell us what it's like where you are? Tell us what your days are like. What you experience. Adam Hayer, the bookkeeper and business manager of the Moran gang. Adam Hayer, can you talk to us, sir? Tell us something about working for the gang. Adam Hayer, can you tell us about what things are like for you now?
He's an all-time favorite.
Reinhard Schwimmer, an optician who had abandoned his practice to gamble on horse racing and associate with the gang. I bet you're wishing now you didn't leave your practice, huh? Reinhardt, do you have anything you want to say? Reinhardt, what are you doing now? What do you do now? What is your life like? Albert Weinstein. What do you remember about Valentine's Day, 1929? Albert, please talk to us. Albert, what are things like for you? John May, the car mechanic for the Moran gang. John, can you talk to us? What can you tell us about that day? February 14th, 1929. What can you tell us? John, your German Shepherd dog was there on that day with you. What was your dog's name? John, can you tell us what things are like for you now? Okay, I'm gonna shut this session down soon. I'm leaving things open for you gentlemen to speak to me. Tell me whatever you need to tell me. No one's judging you. Just tell us whatever you want the world to know. Okay, I'm going to close it down now, but I want to thank you. I want to thank all of you, all spirits who have spoken to us. Thank you so much for your time. We wish you the best. I'm going to close it down now. Okay, well that was my investigation there. Of course, I don't know anything. I know a lot of things came through, but there was a lot of static and way too much radio interference. Hopefully we got some good messages that survived through that. But I'm going to go over this, get everything cleaned up, get it out there for you to review it. Let me know what you think of it. And see what their afterthoughts are about living a life of crime. They're probably not too happy about it. But thank you again. I hope you like the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And hit the little bell to be notified of future Ghost Box sessions. Thank you again, and I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful day.